Welcome everybody to another Bossage channel video. This video, as you can see, is a long time coming. I can't remember what the last video was about regarding the aquarium, but we've had some updates, some progress, if you want to call it, made. This obviously is my Rio 240. There was worms in it. I think I did mention that in the last video. Some people were saying there was these kind of worms, as we're saying. There was these. I tried dewormer and that. Nothing was helping. A lot of people said they were nitrous worms, if I'm pronouncing that right. But I haven't really changed the way I fish keeping all the years I've been doing it. Not to say that I'm an expert. Been doing it since I was 12. Now I'm 29. But I had all sorts of fish in here. I had these are all together, but I had a place with I had angelfish. If you've kept up to date with my channel, you'll know what I had in this. So I'll talk you through with what I've done, where we are, and maybe a bit more of what's happened. So first of all, we have taken all the water pretty much as low as it'll go. There's 2 inch left, but all the algae's gone. Bear in mind that I did have alligators. I bought some nice bristlenose. They died. I had some green phantoms. They just died. I think the angelfish sort of picked on them. I'm not sure because I did introduce the fish with the angelfish and they didn't bother. Smaller fish as well than the phantoms. The phantom plex were gorgeous and they was quite a good size as well. But yeah. So stripped it down now to about 2 inches of water. I'd say maybe the majority of the gravel's gone, which is a shame because I really did like that gravel. I'm not one for gravel. I normally have either black or I have white sand, but this was orange and black gravel. It was called Autumn Mix, and I went through quite a lengthy process picking the substance for this tank compared to what I normally do. So yeah, all the filter pads have been thrown away. This is a complete fresh start. There was only a clown lurch left, my pleistris left, 2 ruby barbs, and an angelfish. They've all gone to a local fish shop. You're obviously going to quarantine them, and that's that. So whatever's happened to this tank should be gone now. The only filter pad I haven't replaced is a Syrax one, which can also be rinsed. That's going back in, but all the rest I've got a whole new set, which is, I know it's going to take a bit, but I'm doing everything I can. Fresh start. Obviously, since it is gravel, I can't siphon it up. It's too heavy for the siphon to pick up. Unlike if it was sand, I could just like hoover it up and the bottom would be completely bare. But yeah. The thermometer's been thrown just because it didn't work. Got nothing to do with what was happening in my aquarium. protein skimmer, bit of an Easter egg that I am doing saltwater now. So I did buy some salt on Friday, some sand, and a refractometer, which was quite funny because I just get a normal plastic hydrometer, but the shop says they're crap, refuses to sell them, and I trust this shop completely. So that was like another like 30 quid. Show you there. It's a new little toy really for me. Never really used one before, but yeah, it's quite a handy little device. It don't come with any instructions though, so if anybody's got any ideas on how to use it, as far as I know, you just drop a sample of the water on the lens. So, but yeah, we're going saltwater because my thought was I'm getting rid of all the substance anyway and replacing it. Why not go and get a substance that's for saltwater aquariums? So we've got Carib Sea Agronite sand. Show you guys there. This is it. Best thing about this, don't need to wash it. It actually says on the back, do not wash. So that is live reef sand. Protein skimmer wise, I wanted a Juwel protein skimmer just because it is a Juwel Rio 240, and obviously on the top there's two cutouts, one for the automatic feeder, one for the protein skimmer. Unfortunately, Juwel don't make their protein skimmer anymore. Short-lived as far as I can understand, because it wasn't long ago since they started producing them, so their production life was quite short. Anyway, I've been given a couple of options by my local fish shop, about the same price, give or take 10-20 quid, and hopefully it'll sit nice within this aquarium. So actually I might put the filter pads in while I'm talking. So it took a month to get permission to convert, permission from the landlady to allow me to convert from fresh to salt. Don't know really what to put in it. 240 litres, like 3 foot long. It is definitely 50 gallons. I think it's close to about 55. So it's a decent size aquarium. Most places sites I read on about marine aquariums is start with about a 50-gallon aquarium. It's more forgiving than anything smaller than it, and it's easy to maintain. So the guy at the fish shop did say, are you doing coral, are you doing fish only, are you doing a combination, where are you going with it? And to be honest, don't have a clue. I would really like some clownfish, but not just your orange and white. I want the black and white ones with like the orange chest. I do like the firefish, but I like my eels. I like lionfish. So, like I said, put this together. Like I said, this is the Syrax filter. Dual one, and therefore all the sizes of their tanks. So I'm going to put that in the bottom of the basket. I think it definitely goes in the bottom set. But to which way? I'm trying to figure out. See, I don't think it matters how quick order you have your filter pads, because that is different pictures showing you different. So it does say that the two blue ones go at the bottom. So that is what we'll do. Put the fine one at the bottom, above the Syrax. So we've gone Syrax, then the fine blue one, whatever that is. Actually, this one's saying it is I'm just having a look because I didn't remember which come out. So I'm sure the green one, the nitrax, went at the bottom. I know it goes white black. No. Yeah. I'm gonna do them. Please drop in the comments if you've got any other order. But the nitrax is quite smooth, so I'm going to stick that above the blue one, and then that's sorted. I'm going to drop that in. And actually, only because I've got them, I'm going to put a white filter pad there. Just I'm just debating, like, the order. If that one goes with them as well. No, it don't. And believe it or not, there isn't actually. It's not easy to find a picture on how you filter pads go. I know it's very much up to the individual on how you want it. But I'm putting the fine at the bottom because obviously your water goes in at the top and it gets dragged down. So if your big parts are gonna get hit. Do not change my mind again. I will do this how I want it eventually. I'm going to do them in order of, like, need replacing. There's the two blue ones. Down at the bottom. Now I'm going to have night tracks every 2 months. That removes these night tracks. I'm going to stick that in. And then I've got 2 carbon sponges. I might buy another Syrax. Right. Any reviews about the Syrax filter pads, please let me know. Because I don't normally buy it. I only bought it because I was doing an Amazon order and I needed so much to get free delivery. And then finally, right, so here comes the top tip for you. Right, so these are obviously your white, your filter floss. Not much to them, just filterable. And actually, within a week I'll probably replace that just because of the conversion to fresh to salt. But I buy the bag of filter wool and I just cut it, because these are quite expensive, to be fair, the filter pads. And there's not much price difference between like your Cirex and your blue ones, which don't actually have a name. Your Bio Plus and your, they're just called Bio Plus filter media, so God knows what they're for. You think I know after all this time, but yeah, so what I might do, because you can obviously buy carbon loose, put a bag of carbon in, and I've known people use like stockings and tie a hole in, or no, like, well, stockings are the main thing because the fine material, so it allows the water to go through, which then obviously lets the water hit the carbon, gets spat out the other side, and gets chucked into the aquarium. But yeah. So that's it. So the filter pads are in now. The lid can go back on, which is always fun. So yeah, that's it. So tomorrow, hopefully, the rest of the gravel comes out. The live sand will go in. I'll then put the salt water in, and then hopefully 4 weeks from tomorrow we can put fish in. Any ideas on what fish to put in? Please drop a comment. Do not garden eels. Will be hard to get hold of, but I do want to cover up the gravel up. I ain't going to get rid of it all. Like I say, I can't siphon it up. So, but yeah, the air stones will likely get removed. Protein skim will be put to the far left. But yeah. But also, good thing about covering the gravel up is I'll need a deeper sandbed. And you may be thinking, right, whoa, hold on, deep sandbed. You're going to get it turned over quite a lot. Well no, because I'm having garden eels, so they'll be sifting. And because they're not a predatory species, I could have sand sifter gobies. So yeah, that's just an update really on the aquarium and where I'm going with it. As you can see, it's in a bit of a sorry state, but that's how it's ended up, I'm afraid. Hopefully it'll go better than the last time I tried saltwater, but why go to the Great Barrier Reef when you can bring the Great Barrier Reef to your house? Okay Google, aquarium lights off. So this has been Bossage. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Please like, comment and subscribe. And if you've got any suggestions, please don't be afraid to drop them in the comment section.